Every Princeton wrestler has tonight, but this one goes the way of Cade Brown, and it's a big one for his Pitt team. That makes it 7-6 in the duel as we head to 157. And Vince Bouzakis is here for the Panthers. Another guy they think has a ton of potential. He gets off to an excellent start, gets the early takedown less than 30 seconds in.
Vince Bouzakis is one of those guys who's just a different breed of wrestler. He was ranked the number 7 recruit coming out of high school at the 157-pound weight class, and it shows with his resume and within his family. His brother Nick is a wrestler at Ohio State, and his sister Jacqueline is a 3-time Super 32 winner, and she's still in high school.
Yeah, I did not know about his sister until you informed me tonight. Not to be overlooked, Jacqueline Bouzakis. Might even be more wrestling happening in that family than there is in the Pearson family.
Oh my goodness, growing up in a wrestling family, it's a different way of life, and the Bouzakises definitely know it good and well.
I'm sure you guys could share a lot of stories with each other about growing up and living in wrestling gyms.
Growing up, getting to the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning, leaving at midnight. All of those matches, but it's worth it. The wrestling community is like no other, and you see it all the time in the way they give back.
That's just the wrestling lifestyle, huh?
Exactly.
Well, Bouzakis got that early takedown. Hawk has done a nice job of fending him off since. This is a battle between two true freshmen. Hawk from Pittsburgh, New Jersey, and Bouzakis from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Under a minute remaining in the period.
Gavin Hawk for Princeton, a 2-time New Jersey State finalist. Mentioned that the Tigers' only real action this year was at the Princeton Open a couple of weeks ago. Hawk got 4th place in that event at the 157 weight. 3 wins, 2 losses in the Open for him. And nicely done for Hawk, Katie, after conceding the early takedown. Like the way that he was able to not let things get out of control and kind of got centered there towards the end of that first period and kept the score at 3-1.
Right, he was quick to get back on his feet, and he stayed on good defense. He wasn't circling out, so there was no chance of getting a stall warning or anything like that, and he kept himself in the game. Like you said, he didn't get sloppy and try and start making moves as fast as he could have, but he kept himself centered, and he knows that he's still in this match.
Give up a takedown in the first 20 seconds oftentimes can allow things to slip out of control. Well done by the true freshman for Princeton to keep Bouzakis at bay. But Bouzakis does get the escape point there. Just how long will Hawk be able to keep Bouzakis at bay becomes the question. Vince Bouzakis mentioned that there is a lot of anticipation and excitement about what he could do in his Pitt career. He came in as the number 7 ranked wrestler at the 157 class nationally out of high school. And he, as you said, Katie, is one of those guys where you hear the last name and the wrestling fans already start to garner some excitement about seeing him in college at the next level.
Right, I mean, you look at everything he did in high school, and some people start to kind of disregard that with other sports, but wrestling, what you do in high school matters.
Yeah.
It matters a lot, and he won the national prep title, he won Powerade, Beast of the East, he did all of the things, and that's great, and he's wrestling the top talent that he's going to wrestle in college as well.
He has been battle-tested throughout his high school career, and has prepared him well, set him up for success in his first year in the Pitt singlet. A lot of excitement in the western Pennsylvania area when Vince Bouzakis committed to Keith Gavin's program. Bouzakis did lose his matchup at Buffalo on Saturday in a 9-5 decision. Did face a ranked opponent, however.
I will say, Jason, that match was 4-4. His opponent, number 30, Caleb Burgess, got the escape and the takedown within the last 20 seconds of that match.
Bouzakis was in it the whole match.
Sometimes you just get caught. It happens.
Yeah.
But Bouzakis is more than capable of being a very talented wrestler, just like he was in high school.
Well, it probably takes time too, right? As much as he was tested in high school. As someone who has watched a lot at the high school level and the collegiate level, Katie, what do you see the biggest differences to be?
I mean, there are so many adjustments that you have to make whenever you come to college. You're away from home, you start 6 a.m. lift, you're still cutting weight, you have classes that you have to go to, tutoring, everything that you do, your life becomes wrestling.
Yeah.
And it's a very tough adjustment for everyone to make whenever they, like any collegiate sport.
Right. Competing at a different level, suddenly a little bit more attention, more fans in the building, more fans watching at home, and it'll be impressive to see and exciting to see how Vince Bouzakis makes that transition to the college level. A lot of people have big expectations for him in his first year. He's got the 4-2 lead over Gavin Hawk here. Again, that takedown coming in the first 20 seconds of the match, but Hawk has done really well in response since then. And Hawk is going to answer with the takedown of his own here midway through the third, and now Gavin Hawk with the lead and trying to avoid Bouzakis getting out. Still a minute left, and going to be difficult for Hawk to ride this thing out for a full 50 seconds, but we'll see what Bouzakis can do. On a night when the Tigers have already gotten some big wins at 125 and at 141, Gavin Hawk looking to add his name to the list. Under 30 seconds now, and Bouzakis still unable to get out. Hawk with the 1-point lead. Bouzakis running out of time. And another big win for Princeton at 157. Gavin Hawk, who trailed for the majority of the match. He gave up the takedown in the first 20 seconds. Responds with the 5-4 win over Vince Bouzakis. A huge win for the true freshman from Phillipsburg, New Jersey. And it puts the Tigers ahead 10-6 on the night.
Jason, you saw how excited Joe Dubuque was at the end of that match, waiting to see his true freshman get some more team points.